Hey guys, welcome back to the new video series. I call this the mindset change or the mindset of an entrepreneur, I guess, whatever it might be. But looks like you've been watching the videos so far and you feel it's resonated with you, and that's the only reason you're here. I'm guessing. So in this section, I'm going to talk about Then in the next section, of course, I'm going to talk about the key trends in marketplace, the business opportunity itself. But before we get there, there is a step we have to go through, which is, or at least a step that I had to go through, which was developing a mindset. And as you saw at the end of the last series, where I talked about an ideal opportunity, the different components. And I left with the thought that how I found a vehicle where I got started in a side hustle in the business and started working with a team of entrepreneurs who started coaching me and guiding me. One of the important things I had to do, first thing was I had to make a mindset change. And if I had to title this video, my title would be Overcoming Past Failures, or overcoming the cobwebs that were self-created in my own mind. And I have to take you back, going back to my background. I come from a middle class family. My parents gave me the education that I needed, and I'm so thankful to them for inculcating the right value system, the right principles in me, in going and working hard. I had no problem going and working hard in any opportunity, like I'm sure you are. But the only thing was I needed a little bit of guidance. But along the way, for whatever reason, through my education, through my career, I started developing some disbeliefs in myself. A lot of times, people saying that, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, oh, you can't succeed. And I don't come from a business family. To be honest with you, my entire family is economic oriented and stuff. My mom has a PhD, my sister has a PhD. So I default followed in that footsteps, and I got my PhD. But then again, I had to start battling my own fears in my mind, and that's the first thing is, I had to cut the past baggage, and maybe I'll give you this example here is that, what is how much pain does this mouse on my palm induce? Actually, the right question you should ask me is, it depends on how long I hold it. If I hold it for a few minutes, I'm okay. If it becomes like 5-6 minutes, it's going to start getting heavy, right? But if it's an hour, my arm is going to start hurting, my whole shoulder is going to start hurting, and eventually it's going to so the same little thing, the same mouse which hardly weighs any much, can cause different levels of pain depending on how long you carry it. So that's the same thing with life, right? You carry past failures, you keep it see, once it goes in your mind, it's there. You can't take it physically out, because the more you think of taking it out, the more you think about the problem itself, right? So how do you do that? You have to dilute it. You have to start putting in more positive. So in my case, that's what I had to do. I had to put more positive in than the negative that was there. And slowly but steadily, I started getting that belief in myself. I started reading books. One of the books that I read is What to Say When You Talk to Yourself by, I think, I forget the author. I think it's Frank something. But anyway, What to Say When You Talk to Yourself. That's a great book, guys. I had to raise my self-image. I had to believe that, okay, I am worth it. Through all the last, for whatever failures that I experienced and stuff, I had to get to a point where I started believing that, hey, Pawan is worth it. Pawan and Savani are worth. They are worth something. We deserve. And that's one suggestion that I can give is, went through my journey, as I'm still going through my journey, is one thing is that it's okay. Don't beat yourself up if you have experienced that and you're still experiencing that. And if you're watching this video, one thing I can tell you about you, that you want to make a change, because average person is not taking this time and watching a stranger like me talking about things like this, right? So you have it in you. So I encourage you to go and feed that that entrepreneur side of yours that you're developing, and take and understand that it is something. It's not easy. It is hard. It's a change every day. You got to work on it. Every single day when I go and I take a new book to read or something, it is a discipline that I have to inculcate, saying that I have to put that positive in my mind, just so that, see guys, listen, negative is automatic. Let me tell you that. Okay, I've heard this several times. I mean, you look at the grass out there in summer. Okay, you walk away you take a vacation and you go away. If you have a nice plant that you planted, that you water every day, you come back after 2 months, it's gone. But guess what is standing? It's a nice tall guy called the weed. He wouldn't have to water him. So, and you begin to wonder, oh my God, how did that guy survive and this guy die? So the thing is that anything that you need to, for positive, you need to always feed it. Negative is automatic. So I have to, it's something that I had to work. That was my first obstacle that I had to overcome when I started this journey of going towards this entrepreneurship and building my own business. That's the first obstacle. So I hope I gave some, added some value in the last 5 minutes in my first thing that I had to change with respect to my mindset, which was overcoming the obstacles and stuff. So if it made some sense, keep watching, and let's see you on the next video.